Good day, McVeigh, and happy Wednesday. Good morning, boys and girls. Please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Let's get to our birthdays for today. Let's see. Okay. Yikes, what a mess I have here. Okay. Oh, no birthdays to announce today. But the lunch is cheeseburger or hamburger, boar's head turkey and cheese, bagel, and grilled cheese. Okay. So, we are continuing with our study of Europe, and today we're going to take a trip to this country. Many of you probably know what country this is. Looks like a boot. That's Italy. And this is the flag of Italy. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, go down the hallway where the APR is. We have all of our flags coming up. This one will be there tomorrow. Italy. 3 colors: red, yellow, and white. Oh my gosh, I said it backwards. Green, white, and red. Holy Toledo. And of course, like we've learned about all the flags, the colors have meaning. So Italy is a country that has lots and lots of mountains. And they have mountainous people. So people that live in the mountains kind of have a different lifestyle than people that live in the city. And there's lots of mountainous regions in Italy. So the green is symbolic of the wonderful land of Italy. Very, very beautiful greenery and mountains. And the white is from the very, very high Alps, the snow-capped Alps of Italy. And the red is symbolic of how hard the people had to work for Italy to become independent. So you'll be seeing this in the hallway tomorrow. Actually today you'll see it. And we've seen this flag a lot because it's been on our culture characters. And so it will be on another one of our culture characters today. But many people from Italy traveled to the U.S. many years ago and made their home here. And so we've seen that in our culture characters with all the different teachers that have some kind of heritage in Italy. Of course, a lot of the foods that we like, Italian foods, come from Italy. Exactly. Okay, so yesterday we saw this one. And who am I? So this is a person who says that my culture stands for my Jewish religion. I value the idea of respecting all people, the earth, and animals. Right? So who is this? Now, for those of you who were watching the morning announcements last year, you might remember somebody floating in a very unique body of water. Does anybody remember? And I think this could be that this teacher is respecting the water, but it could also be symbolic of that. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? And if you do, can you tell us what that body of water was? Because we're going to be looking at that soon. Okay, so this is Miss Zucker. So you can see this one hanging up, Miss Zucker. For today, check this one out. This one is super cool. There is a lot going on here. So here are the clues. So this person was born in America. Check out the headband. Definitely a female. We have the Irish flag here. We learned about this one the other day. Scottish flag. Here's the French flag, Germany, Italy, and now how about this flag? Does anybody know what flag that is? Now that one is very interesting. This flag is the flag of the Gypsies. So there were groups of people, and there still are groups of people that move from place to place. And so those people really didn't have one country. So they had their own flag called the Gypsy flag. So we call people that move from place to place nomads, which means they don't have any one particular place. So this teacher has some roots to people that really didn't have their own country, but they had their own flag, and that's the Gypsy flag. This person also does something very unusual in her spare time. She curls, and not her hair. Curling is a sport played on ice. Super, super cool. And you can see it on ESPN, apparently ESPN3. Curling, it involves a lot of math and a lot of physics. Some of you might know who that is. Who am I? Okay. Now, our Get Smart project today. Super cool. It's one of my favorite things. And this is a project by Oscar and Josh. Oscar Zhang, Josh Mahaffey. They did a project on the periodic table of elements. Love that. So boys and girls, everything around us is made up of tiny particles, atoms, molecules, but of elements. So even the air we breathe is made up of or comprised of elements, one of them being oxygen. We learned about that the Amazon rainforest in South America gives our environment, our atmosphere, a lot of the oxygen that we breathe, which is why it's so important that we keep the rainforests. Well, here's the periodic table of elements. And oxygen is considered a gas. So this periodic table was developed by a scientist named Dmitry Mendeleev. And his purpose was to arrange all of the elements by their mass, their atomic mass. That means how much they weigh. And it describes the elements. You see the different colors. So each color represents different things like gases or metals, things like that. There are 8 basic groups: the metals, the metalloids, nonmetals, halogens, you'll learn about that, noble gases, rare earth elements, and other metals. He also left space for other elements. So you can see that there's gaps. Why? For other elements. And let's see. They're colored by the elemental groups, which I mentioned. And they also have numbers, which you can't really see. I'm trying to see if I can find one that you can see. No. But maybe you can see that in the top corner, those are the numbers. And everything on the periodic table means something. Now, I spoke about gases and oxygen in particular. So every element has an abbreviation or a chemical name. So the symbol for oxygen is O. Here's O. It's purple. What do you think the symbol for hydrogen is? H. Look where it is. Now it's on a different part of the table though than these because of their different atomic mass. Everything comes together. Now, what do you think the symbol for gold is? No, it's not G. AU. AU. Give me back my gold. Well, anyhow, there's a method to the madness, and you're going to learn all about this when you go into chemistry someday. But if you want to, you can start studying it now. I know some of you who are going to be very interested. And boys and girls, it's time for our Mighty Kind moment of the day. We're going to get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. Boys and girls, today's Mighty Kind moment of the day goes out with a shout out to Alexandra Klin in our kindergarten. She took time out of her day to make 2 beautiful packages for some people at McVeigh. She made the wrapping paper herself. She made pictures, and she gave away some of her things to some people at McVeigh that she cares about and care about her. So thank you, Alexandra. That was mighty kind. And boys and girls, you can do the same. Bring smiles to the faces of others by going the extra mile, doing something for them. Why should we do that? Because we're mighty minds. Not only that, we're mighty kind, mighty minds. And every day, boys and girls, is a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.